Do you know for real any other person? Even the ones who are very close to you? Do you know your lover? Do you really know them? Do you know for sure who the other person is?
Your own mother.
Your own mother, your own father, your sister, your brother, your grandmother. Do you really know them?
It comes back almost to being the same as towards myself. I could know their history, I could know their conglomeration of qualities, idiosyncrasies, characteristics, stories, like about myself.
So if you put this whole package together, could you rebuild the other person and be the other person? If you would put the whole package together of impressions and the story the mind makes, so if we would take this and we put this into a copy machine, a 3D copy machine, would this rebuild the person? Would that be the same person? Do you really know?
I don't.
No, we don't. So the same question goes for yourself. Do you really know yourself? So that kind of also leads, when you kind of look in this line of questions, to, the nothing for the mind, but there's also the unknown, to fall back into the unknown. I don't know. Every time when something comes forward like an idea or a law inside yourself, give the I don't know space. I don't know. Because we're never really sure. We really don't know. It could be like this. You have an adventure in the train. You make a story about the adventure. Is that the truth? Or is that a story about the adventure? Are you really sure that this is exactly what happened? Or is it a story about what happened?
You want to be sure.
Yeah, that's a very good. Why do you want to be sure, Iran?
Because it gives you the safety of form, the safety of knowing, the comfort of knowing.
So, what would happen if this safety of form, the safety of knowing, the safety of the absolute truth, if this would fall away?
It would be horrible. It's always the dance.
Why would what kind of horror would come forward?
Because it's like you're building a form of reality to cling on for safety. When you lose it, safety is gone.
Yeah, and so when safety is gone, it's horrible. What kind of horror? What kind of horror would come forward? This is really interesting question, because your answers are very, very truthful. I think count for most of us. To just admit that the one you love the most in the world you don't really know is difficult. You have to know. When you have somebody who loves you, and there is this love, and there is a little change in the love, we get already insecure, because it has to be like this, and if it's not like this, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So what horrible thing would happen when we kind of, would let go of this security of these stories? when we say, okay, you know, in fact, in reality, I try to understand things, but I don't really know for sure. I try to understand, to come to understanding, which is something else. What would happen? It could be also different. What would happen? I don't know. What is the horrible thing what could happen? The mind must know.
It must know what's there and I don't know.
It must know what's fearing. You know, what could happen? So maybe it's not horrible. You know, maybe mother told you that something horrible is in the cupboard. But what is in the cupboard is chocolate. And you love chocolate. It could be. We don't know. So the challenge is to kind of, you know, to endeavor this horrible thing which will come forward when we don't know, when we are not sure.